This is for Chef Curtis Stone. Make it all, you guys. You can make it all from yummy, yummy chilies, from stews to frying to stir fry to boiling to braising. It goes on, and this is truly courtesy of award-winning chef, entrepreneur, restaurateur, great family man, fabulous husband. There's just so many things I could say about him. It's Chef Curtis Stone's in the house. I'm so excited you're here.
Nice to see you.
Oh, I usually see him from afar, so to have you in the studio, I'm so thrilled.
It's good fun. Well, first of all, I want to this is a little blast from the past, okay? This, my friends, was called the all-day pan. It went crazy. You absolutely loved it. It's cast aluminum. It is the DuraPan. There's a handful of them still online. It is the all-day pan because it sits on your counter and you use it all day for everything, right? And then this was born, the all-day pot. Now, the all-day pot is such a beautiful piece. It is beautiful and deep. It is 11 inches across. Have a look at the capacity. Now, I've just made a chili, Suze, and I know I'm jumping ahead here. I'm not even waiting for the show to start. You know me.
Jump right in.
If you like batch cooking, if you like making stocks or soup or anything like that, have a look at what I can do. I'm going to go 2 ladles per bowl, and I'm going to do 1, 2. You can feed a dozen people out of this pot, no problem. Now, whether you've got a dozen people coming over or whether you like to make and freeze, that's a beautiful way to do it as well. Batch cooking, you save money. I'm all about this, Suze. If you're gonna cook, it's got to feed you more than once. That's how I feel about it, right? Now, it has the DuraPan on the inside. It works so beautifully well. You can just see how much food. I haven't even used half my pot here, and I've already fed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do 8 bowls, and then I'll stop, because otherwise we'll be out of time.
It's the pot that keeps going.
You see what I mean? I've only used about half the volume here, and there's 8 bowls of chili on the table. So whether you're deep frying, whether you're boiling or blanching, and of course, the perfect pan, because of that non-stick. I mean, look, I'll lift this up and show it to you. I just slide the food around. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to start making a scrambled egg. I know you want to get into the colours, Susan. Tell them the whole deal. So.
Because you're all going to lose it. We're so excited. We're actually launching a brand new color today. You have to see this. Now, I will tell you, if you ever see me do these launches, Sunflower Forever has been one of my favorite colors. It just makes me happy and smile. It is in this. But the next new color I have in my hand, brand new, launching tonight, it is called Sea Salt. It is so gorgeous. It's such a pretty spa blue. Above that, we have the classic stone gray. This is going to be your hunter green. Then we have your classic white. Red's always hugely popular. It's one of the very best sellers. Turquoise blue, and then we have black at the top. Now, everybody's going to get a lid to go with it. We also have the mulberry. That's in stock as well. And then, of course, this one is called Sea Salt, Sea Salt, Sea Salt. The last time we launched a brand new color in cast aluminum, and it was the sunflower, my happy sunny sunflower. It's sold out by 2 a.m. Remember that, Chef? At 2 in the morning, the sunflower is gone. I predict this new sea salt, because I know how y'all love it. You love the new colors, is going to be gone as well. He also includes the coolest spoon that's got the most amazing finished handle on it, dyed or colored to match. You get the dimpled lid to go along with this. This sits on top. I would highly, highly recommend, because I have used his cast aluminum since that first skillet. It's on our stovetop. We use his cast aluminum so much, we don't even put the darn pan away. Grab these. These are the handle covers, and we have new colors in the handle covers as well. I think it's just an essential to add to it, and those always sell out really quickly, so think about getting the handle covers. I'll give you a little update on that in just a moment with colors. So, Chef, you know, obviously you had huge success. The original one was a skillet. I bought 2 of those when we launched that. You know, 50, 60,000 later. Then you did the pan. Again, 50, 60,000 later. And everybody has been asking for and kind of waiting for this companion piece.
This is the fastest selling pan I've ever made. You know, I've done more than 5 million pieces of cookware here at HSN alone. This is the #1 of everything we've ever done. Now, here's why. I don't want to just talk about how it looks, but have a look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's just such a gorgeous pan. You'll be so proud to have this sit on your stove. In fact, I have these conference calls with my team. They're spread out all over the country. They've nearly all got one of these on their cookware, on their cooktop in the background, because it is just a beautiful, beautiful piece of cookware. Now, when you lift up that lid, see how I've given you that perfect little knob, so it just sort of fits perfectly into your hand there. It is DuraPan in the lid and of course in that beautiful pot as well. It is a big one, you guys. You'll be doing all sorts of cooking and I'm going to get down to it. Have a look over here. Now you mentioned the silicone handles and I'm so glad you did because they fit so perfectly on. Now I threw eggs in here with no oil or butter, right? You can see those eggs sliding around. Watch this. Look at how nothing, even the eggs, don't want to stick to the pan, right? That's the DuraPan finish that you will just know and love. So whether you're making a stock, a soup, a sauce, or you're doing your eggs first thing in the morning. Now, obviously, I'm cooking for a lot right here, but you can just see how it just glides around. Let's finish them off. I'll put a handful of cheese in there. I put some peppers. I've got a little bit of, oh, look at this, by the way. This is another brand new little item that we have for you. I keep all of my mise en place in it, so you can just go ahead and say, well, what else do we want in here? Do we want a little bit of chili? Do we want some scallions? Do you want some sesame seeds? So this is a little prep center. There's 8 in total, right? You can pick that up as well. It's a great little tool. It does come with that lid, so when you're not using it, you can pop it back in the fridge. It just clips on like that.
That is so clever.
Of course, and then those little handles allow you to pick it up. So great. I call it my tackle box because I'm always reaching for it and always using it. Now, in no time at all, you can see how quickly those eggs were done, right? I poured them in. I didn't add any oil or butter. Even my little spoons, we've put a little notch in there. Now, we do have a 4-piece set for you. There's the turner. That's the spatula. And those little notches just allow, when you're not cooking with it, for it to sit on over the top there. And then, of course, it's not making a mess on your countertop. So you don't need...
And it's a set of 4.
It's a set of 4.
And
there's the ladle.
What we need you to do is, he's going to show you a ton of products that are available. And everything he cooks with, you can get, right? So when you see it, we'll try to put the graphics up beside it. So if you catch something, go, oh, what was that? Hopefully we'll pop the graphics up. And as you're seeing right now, that's a set of 4. We have different colors available. Again, a little quick update, Chef. I knew it. I am the great Houdini on this one. I can predict things. I'm a mind reader.
You are.
Actually, I'm a kitchen color reader. You guys are loving the new sea salt, which crazed over, and of course our happy sunflower. I just want to give a little love on the sunflower too. It will make you smile every time you see it in your kitchen. You'll walk past your stove and you go, oh my gosh, and you will leave these out. In fact, I've got to prove it. So remember I said the original super popular item that he launched cast aluminum with was a skillet. You're going to see a picture I posted. This is our skillet that sits out all the time on our stovetop. And the reason we leave it out is we don't ever put it away. It got so funny, Chef, because my husband and I use it all the time, all day. And we were like, I don't even, but we wash it, put it back down. In fact, we just rinse it out because you can put it in the dishwasher, but you don't have to.
Amazing.
His DuraPan non-stick, there it is, Chef. That is one of the original aluminum cast iron. And do you know that is how many years old? And that non-stick works as good tonight when we used it as it's done when I bought it. How many years ago was that?
Well, that was about 5 or 6 years.
5, 6 years ago, yeah.
And by the way, from that, we did a Today Special in that.
Yep.
Then I put the buffet handles on it. We did a Today Special in this pan.
Sold out.
By the way, this sold out. This was the same price as our incredible pot. Look at the difference in size.
Wow.
I'll sit them side by side, right? It's literally half the size of this. By the way, this is pretty cool. We kept the same lid. So the lid, if you happen to have, I know it's a little crazy, it's a little wacky, it's very European, but you can mix and match your lids if you have different colours. So the pot is what we're here to talk about today. When you get this home, you will absolutely love it. I'm going to do a stir fry.
Okay, perfect.
Look at this. I've got some steak tips. Now, these are actually filet mignon tips. We have them available.
And they're coming up
and they
next
are coming
hour.
Up. So see how I put no oil or butter in the pan? This is really important for you to understand. Look at it. Nothing sticks to DuraPan. This is the exact same pan that I just did my eggs in, by the way. I didn't clean it. I didn't take it to the sink. All I did was give it that real quick wipe. You are taking home the spoon. Of course, you're going to get the one that is the same colour. I'm not going to give you a different colour, don't worry. I'm throwing some onions in. I'm throwing some garlic in my stir fry. Now, when you do a stir fry, you want to have a really nice high temperature. Where's my sea salt, kitty cat? Is it around? Anyway, I'm just trying to match my spoon colour to my pan here because you know me. I'm just...
Because why not?
because why not? That's what you're going to get. Oh, thank you, Kat. So there's the gorgeous, it's a beechwood spoon. It's a really lovely spoon. And then, of course, we've painted that colour so it matches exactly to your pan. So stir fry your beef or your chicken or your shrimp. Throw your veggies in. Again, look at the capacity. It is a huge, huge pan. I'm going to use my handles, those silicone handles. Because,
grab the silicone handles, you guys.
well, you know why? You're going to be popping this in the oven. In fact, I'm going to run to the oven right now just to show it to you. I've also built in a little flap here so you can hold that over the lid. Let me take my silicone handles back to the oven. What have we got up here, Kat? It smells good.
What is it? Is it a surprise?
Yeah. Might be some pulled pork, I think.
Pulled pork, all right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all in that.
Thanks, Kat. So here's the cool thing. See how those silicone handles just slide on? I've also, because what we're giving you here is a strainer lid. So I've also, in my silicone handles, I've put a little flap so you can actually hold the lid when you want to strain. I don't want to strain because this is pulled pork, I think. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so here's the cool part.
Wow.
When you're braising, when you're slow cooking, look at this. You ready for it?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you will never find a better pan.
Where is a fork alert? Fork alert.
Oh, yeah. To do that slow cook, whether you're doing bolognese sauce, pulled pork, brisket, it is just
Thank
such.
you, Kat.
Come on. You come on and get into that, my darling, because I tell you what, you know what?
Look, Kat's on it for me.
Kat's
she
got
grabbed a plate. I'm going to try that.
Here we go.
I mean, just think about the stews and everything you can make with this. I love the fact you can deep fry if you want to. And you know what my husband deep fries with now? Beef tallow. We're really into beef tallow.
Yeah.
And he will do, if you want some of the best chicken wings in your life, do deep fried beef tallow in this pot.
Yeah.
And so you don't need to have a separate fryer.
No, I'm frying right now. In fact, where's my little fry station, Kat? Have you got one of those for me? Because I want to show everybody,
and the
once you're actually finished frying, and you'll use this for frying all the time. It's the perfect pan for frying.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. There's one right here.
So good stuff.
You can also get yourself one of these. This is like a little fry station. So what you do, and by the way, we've put a couple of different ridges in there so it fits on different sized pans, right? There's the black. I just sit that on the side, so now, while I'm deep frying, once I'm done, I can just take it out and just sit it right there on the side of my pan. We really have thought of everything with this pan. It is perfect for frying, blanching, basting, stir frying, of course. It is just so perfect.
And Chef, one other thing too, guys, I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is. We got the steamer insert. This is, so we've got that available. We've got a beautiful steamer insert, which I know Chef's gonna talk about a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
But all of these accessories work back. So we have the steamer insert. We also have, which are new and super cool, we have the set of 3 baskets that actually are designed to fit inside here so you could be doing 3 different things at the same time, 3 different pastas, 3 different veggies. That's really cool. So ask about those. It's all available. We have the 4-piece set we talked about. Again, I would very much, and because these handles even on the stovetop will get warm, I really recommend getting the little sleeves that go with it. And I know we'll keep popping it up. Yeah. For the first time ever, guess what? If you have the sunflower color at home, we've got them in sunflower, which is really cool. And did you notice, and I think this is so much fun, we even now have the lid rest in sunflower.
Isn't
Chef.
that gorgeous?
Yay!
We've gone sunflower crazy.
Even if you put that and just put it on your kitchen counter, it will bring happiness and smiles to your kitchen all the time.
Sure
Once again, I want to go over the colors. I know we're getting really busy, everybody. If you can, go to hsn.com. The brand new sea salt's #1 most popular. I think it is spa gorgeous. I see this on your stove. You walk into your kitchen, you're just like, oh, that pot is so beautiful. It's so pretty. And yet it's going to be the workhorse in your kitchen. It is an everyday, all day, all types of meal kind of pot that you will use so often. You never regret buying it. You know, it's one of those you go, that was a good investment. Then, of course, my Happy Sunny Sunflower, that's the 2nd most popular. Then we have, of course, the stone gray, the hunter green, the white, the red, the turquoise, and the black. The red and the turquoise always the red and the black are popular. And then don't forget if you want the mulberry. Everybody gets this amazing spoon. I love it. I think you're gonna use this a ton as well. And of course you get the lid to go with it. Now, Chef, you did some extra things with this that I love. There's dimples on the inside, why? Well, and I'd love to talk about the base.
Absolutely, so they're braising dots. So let me show it to you. I'm cooking rice here, but maybe you're doing pulled pork or whatever like we were earlier. Have a look at this. See all of those dots? all that condensation will drip straight off there and back over your food. So it evenly showers your food with all of the condensation, which is exactly what you want. Now, before I show you the animation, I just want to show you the steamer in action, because I made my stir fry, right, over here with the sea salt. I went ahead, I popped the lid on top of my steamer, because the steamer fits perfectly over your pan. So you can do a stir fry here, you can be doing your dumplings or your veggies above, just like that. And then of course the lid, yes, it works perfectly on there. And then of course when you remove that steamer, the steamer always does go fast. So if you want to get on that, I really encourage you to get on it while you can. Look at that stir fry, that's done, by the way. That was dinner done in what, 5 minutes?
Yeah,
6
so
minutes?
fast, yeah. And you could actually have filled it up even more.
Oh, absolutely. It's only half full. This is my soy and ginger sauce, by the way. We do have a couple of sauces for everyone. Here's a cool little demo for you. I've got my rice. Let me go ahead, get those silicone handles, because we know we need those. You ready for this? When was the last time you made a big old pot of rice like this and were able just to go 1, 2, 3? And see
great.
how it literally... Now, of course, it's going to get all fluffy and fantastic when I break into that rice.
Man.
But have a look at how perfect that is. But here's the best part, because I don't know about you. I love cooking. I don't like cleaning. I haven't met many people that tell me they love cleaning. So when I'm done with my rice, I can just come on in here, wipe that baby out, and keep on cooking.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Isn't that cool?
Guys, here's what we're having. We've got a lot of you on the line. Please go to hsn.com, especially if you want to get the brand new sea salt, or you're going to go for the sunflower that's just so happy and so positive. This is a one-day value, so you always want to get it when you see it. Make sure you go ahead and check out. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up for Chef, but this is so exciting. It's his cast aluminum, and it's incredibly, look, I am holding this pot, which is almost, what are we up to? Almost 6 quarts on it, right? Like 5.7. I love how specific we are. Yeah, almost 6 quarts, so we're gonna call it a 6-quart pot. Did you guys notice I'm holding it in my fingers? When was the last time you got a 6-quart pot you could even lift out from under the cabinet? It was so heavy. You never use it, it's bulky, it's traditional cast iron, which is so gross. This is lightweight, but you have such versatility. I believe it's gonna be the most versatile kitchen pot you will have ever. And boy, that nonstick, it's 8 times stronger than traditional nonstick. It's PFOA free, which I love that, because you don't want those chemicals leaching into your food when you're cooking at higher heats. It's oven safe. It's good. Oh, you know what, Chef? I thought about this too. Sorry, I have so many thoughts, of course. Even if you served cold in here, a great big potato salad for a nice family reunion or a picnic in the summertime. A big fruit salad if you're just serving salad in it, because it really is a great looking silhouette.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
Here's how I make chicken stock at home. And I encourage you all to do it. And I know it sounds fancy. Guess what this is? The leftovers of a roast chicken, or a couple of roast chicken. It's literally just the bones, a few of the little wings or whatever that didn't get eaten, right? You toss all of that in, just like that. Then you throw in some veggies, all the stuff that's left over at the bottom of the crisper, maybe some fresh herbs, a couple of pieces of onion, half a head of garlic. You do all of that, and then you do this. Just watch how much water I pour in. Right, because it's a pretty cool idea that you're going to make all your own chicken stocks from leftover roast chicken, a few veggies, and then you bring it all the way up to the boil, and then you just let it come to a simmer, and that's that, right? Right next door, because I want you to see this as well. I've gone ahead and done these 3 baskets. You see these 3 baskets here with the pasta in? So I wanted you to understand, this is how we do it at home, in the restaurant, at home, that is like my home. Because here's the thing, this pasta is gonna cook in a couple of minutes. This one is gonna take about 5 or 6. The tortellini, it's gonna take even longer. I need to touch more water in there. So now when my fettuccine is done, I can just pull that one out. Maybe you've got carrots in one, peas in another. Of course, they cook at different rates. Let me jump into an animation. I built a great animation so you can see exactly how this piece of cookware will work when you get it at home. It is so beautiful. You're getting that beechwood spatula, that beautiful spoon, as well, of course, as the lid and the pot. Stainless steel disc on the bottom means you can use this on induction, on electric, on gas. So many different ways to cook with it. 5 layers of DuraPan make it the strongest non-stick non-stick piece of cookware on the market. Nothing will stick to it. You can use stainless steel utensils if you like. Go for it. Knock yourself out. You will not scratch or damage this pan. That little saddle knob makes it really comfortable in your hand, but it also means that your spoon can rest on it, which is pretty cool.
So cool.
You can saute, you can boil, you can blanch, you can stir fry, you can braise, you can stew. It's perfect for curries. It is just that brilliant pot that does it all. The built-in little strainer there on the side means that you can strain your pasta. You don't need a colander, which is great. And then it goes straight into the oven all the way to 450
Explain
degrees.
why this is so lightweight and yet so versatile.
Well, it's because
Look at this, crazy.
Isn't it awesome?
It's like almost 7-quart pot.
It's the construction. I mean, look at this. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pots in my hand. I can literally hold it in one hand, right? It's because it's cast aluminum. It looks like cast iron, right? We've gone for those beautiful matte colors, but it cooks so much more efficiently, faster, and much lighter weight. And don't forget, you're going to fill this full of food. So when you fill it full of food, of course, you don't want to kill yourself trying to pick it up. All right, check this out. If you're making meatballs, I mean, have a look at these gorgeous, look at the pot full of meatballs here. I'm going to get some scallions in there. I think I've got some parsley and some basil that I'm going to
You can definitely have the gang over for a huge Italian feast on that.
You sure can. Now, because I've got my baskets of pasta, they're all slightly different, right? So whether you're doing the tortellini, the fettuccine, you don't want to mix them up. If you didn't have these little divide-in baskets, by the way, they nest, so they're very, very easy to store when you're not using them.
And they're a little over 5 cups each, right?
They are. They're 5 cups each.
Which is surprising.
Which is incredible.
I thought that was very deceiving for how they look.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
So look at that. So you get that perfect little portion in there. And then if I wanted to go ahead and dish up my meatballs on top, because why wouldn't I? Have a look at that.
Little Parmesan, fresh Parm on there.
This looks like it's a portion for me. 5 meatballs. Why not? And then, of course, you'll finish that with a little Parmesan. So, you know, whether you're doing pasta and meatballs, making your own chicken stock, this is that one pot that will sit on your stove with such pride. You'll absolutely love it, and you will use it again and again and again.
Okay, a couple ways to be able to shop with us, because again, I know if you can, please go to hsn.com. I love it because you go right to the front of the line. It's like being in the grocery store, you're waiting 10 back, and somebody goes, oh, next over here, and you dash to the front, and you're really happy about it. That's hsn.com. It's the easiest way to make sure you get the color you want, because I will tell you, we have a lot less of this brand new sea salt and of course our favorite sunflower than we do say the red or the black. We bring in a lot more of those because they typically are the favorites. But the new color is always the one you guys gravitate towards, which I love. It's fresh, it's exciting. It will look great on your stovetop, and it works on any stovetop whatsoever. Remember, the cleanup is a breeze. You will never see this pan after you cook something sticky Sunday night, like a mac and cheese, a gooey, ooey mac and cheese. You won't see it in your sink Monday morning when you're getting ready for work because you had to soak it all night. We literally wipe ours out and we pop it right back on the stovetop. We use it so often we don't put it away. That's how successful Chef's pans are. And he is the #1 culinary brand here at HSN. He has hundreds and hundreds and thousands of 5-star reviews on his cookware. You can go online and it's review after review, 5-star after 5-star. Don't you want to get the very best? And don't you want something that gives you tons of versatility? And don't you want to not spend a fortune on it? So let me talk price real quick, because that's what we're super proud of as well. When this goes up to its full price, it's $79.95. So you're saving 20 bucks buying it today. You want to make sure and get it today. On top of that, it's $120 at retail, guys. This is like getting the really fancy stuff when you go to the really nice store and they sell you that pot that's like $200, weighs a ton, isn't easy to clean up, it's a hot mess, it gets stained all the time, which makes you crazy. You're getting that level, but so innovative. It's everything that Chef represents: innovation, fun in the kitchen, making it easy to cook great. Even if you're a lousy cook, you're gonna be a better cook. If you're a great cook, you're gonna be a superstar in your kitchen. And it's all about having the right tools. That's what I love about what Chef does. And Chef, you have this amazing reputation, and I've been so blessed to work with you for many years now. But if you're a Michelin-starred chef, you're not gonna do anything that's gonna ruin that incredible reputation you've built over so many years. And so you bring that passion to all the pieces you make for us. And I love that, thank you.
Well, I want to make it easier. By the way, I have young kids. I've got a busy life and lots of stuff going on.
Yes.
And my family, they want to eat quick too. So I always want stuff that makes you a better cook, makes you more efficient, and that's exactly what this does. It makes you way more efficient. I mean, look at what I'm able to do here. That's all chicken breast that I've marinated. I'm going to make a beautiful curry. I've chopped some tomato, there's some cinnamon. You could put onions, there's some star anise in there. Look at this. Is that 8 cups, Kat? I think that's 8 cups of curry sauce. Might even be more. What? It's 2 litres. Yep, so 2 litres. So that's an entire gallon of milk. Well, it's curry. But have a look at the size of this beautiful pan. Now, you just season that, you saute it, and then away you go. Like I said, with that little spoon, I've built in that notch so that spoon stays over the pot, doesn't make a mess. If you want to stick the lid back on, go ahead and simmer away. Now, over here, I did this earlier and I left it on because I wanted to prove something to you. Here are those gorgeous pot stickers. Now, we do have those pot stickers available for everyone, and I'm just going to go ahead and lift those off. Underneath, I'll let my stir fry keep going. Check that out. But even the stir fry that we started about 10 minutes ago,
gorgeous.
Have a look at how quick. Now, just to give you an idea of the capacity, that's about 1/3 full. You ready for it? Even 1/3 feeds a family of 4.
Oh my gosh,
No problem. So you just have that built-in capacity here. And now watch the cleanup. Because, you know, you've done this kind of cooking before where you then have to scrub the pan or maybe even soak it. Well, guess what? With the DuraPan, you just wipe it out, right? So it's that quick, it's that simple. I'm gonna leave this on that fierce heat that I've got it on right now because I wanna show you, even if I was to take Parmesan cheese and throw it in here. We'll wait for it to melt, then we'll come back. It's going to burn to the bottom of the pan, and even that will just wipe right on out. Who would put cheese into the bottom of the pan? No one in their right mind. I'm going to come back and show you that cheese will literally just wipe on out and nothing sticks.
Okay, so again, think about all the different things you can do with this. Now, what are you making? Are you making
This is kind of a bit of a funnel cake.
Oh, fun!
Right,
Oh,
so we're
that's a
going to
great
just
idea.
pipe the batter straight on into the oil here. Right, and you'll see it'll stick to itself, but we're going to deep fry, and that's the beautiful thing about this pan. You can take it to 450 degrees. You can pop it straight on into the oven. You saw me pull a beautiful braise out of the oven before. Now, for those of you that are just tuning in, this is where it started. This is the all-day pan, and this is where it went to. The all-day pot.
Well, basically double the size, but not double the price.
It's kind of the same price, actually.
It kind of is,
today's special price, which is pretty unbelievable. So the all-day pot will sit so beautifully in your kitchen. I can't wait to read the reviews. We did this in Canada already. Every single review we've had on it in Canada, perfect 5-star.
Is it really?
Every single one.
Well, something else that's interesting about the pot itself, the original one, is we literally aired this one, the pot. We aired it twice, remember that?
Yep.
And it was about a year ago. It had 2 airings. He just brought it on, popped it on really quick. Every single one sold out. It was so successful and you guys loved the original so much, we went back and decided to make it a Today special for the first time. And obviously we're launching it. Huge savings. This is $120 retail value. We're at what, 59 and some change. Plus, don't forget, we have FlexPay if you have a major credit card. You're going to spread your payments out, in this case, over 3 months. I can smell that's burning, and I don't want the fire extinguishers to go off.
Okay.
So I will stop talking about Flex.
Now, I promised you that this would just wipe out, right? That's burnt cheese to the bottom of my pan.
It's very burnt, you guys.
You ready for it? Okay, here we go. There it is. There's the burnt cheese. There's my perfectly clean pan. You can see the heat that's built up in there. But it just works so well, you guys. Now, maybe you want to make a caramel. Go ahead. Throw your sugar in. You know, the recipes will always tell you you've got to add some water and do it nice and slowly. You do in most cookware. But when you've got DuraPan and you know that absolutely nothing's going to stick.
I love seeing.
Even the sugar is just going to melt and just glide away.
Isn't it funny, after all the years we've done this, I never tire of seeing that happen. You know, and when you really have a pan you love it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is such a great pan. And really, if you're brand new and you're trying it for the first time, I think, Chef, this is one of the most versatile pans you've done and would be a great starter pan.
It really is. I mean, look, it's cold out right now, isn't it? And all that cold weather food is just perfect to be doing in this. Stews, braises, soups. all the stuff that you can batch cook, so you save money when you batch cook. You know, do it a couple of times, and I tell you what, you will have paid off the pan. It's that quick and simple, because at the end of the day, we're talking about less than a $60 purchase here.
That's amazing,
right?
yeah.
You can go out for dinner once and drop $60 for 1 or 2 people. You know, so have a look at my funnel cake.
That looks
gorgeous.
so good.
It doesn't matter what it is that you fry, it comes out beautiful every time. I'm taking my silicone handles, I'm going back to my oven, because you'll also use this to do a great pot roast. I mean, I've roasted a chicken in here.
A chicken would, the
Straight
chicken's
out of the oven.
beautiful. Yeah, that's
Right?
great.
So you can take it from the stove to the oven. I'm dropping it down on my trivet there. And again, I could have easily put a second chicken if I had wanted to.
Sure,
Right?
absolutely.
So the volume of food that you will be cooking is unbelievable.
What do you want to roast a turkey, even for Thanksgiving? You could actually
yeah.
fit a smaller turkey inside here, and it'd
Yep.
be beautiful. Okay. What do we do on top? A little,
Okay, there we go.
a little,
That's
we
me.
don't have to go to the fair, we got it.
Yep, State Fair just came to Florida. Here we are. A little bit of powdered sugar over the top.
Nice, look at that.
Look at that, gorgeous.
Oh, I also, you know what I'd love to? You guys make homemade donuts or homemade donut holes. They're so darn good.
Oh, yum.
But think about, like I was saying, my husband's favorite thing is to do chicken wings, but he does it in beef tallow. And we use one of your pots, and it's got to be deep enough. So if you all thought, yeah, I'd love to have some fried food, that would be great. It can be done healthier if you use the right oils, right, Chef?
Absolutely.
And what I love is you don't have to have your own fryer. Like, you know what happens? You buy a fryer and you waste all that money, use it once, and it's such a mess to clean up.
Right.
This transforms everything in your kitchen. How you approach cooking, the recipes I think you'll try, Chef.
Yep.
Like, for example, people say, oh, should I do a caramel sauce? Yeah, guess what?
That's
sure,
how you do it. Sugar into a hot DuraPan, you just swirl it around until it turns golden brown. All those little lumps of sugar will melt in no time. And then you do this. You get yourself a little cream, you go ahead and pour that over the top. Have we got a dessert somewhere, Kat? Yep, apples are coming. So have a look at that sugar. You can see how it's crystallized on the bottom and still not sticking to my cookware. We'll wait for that to turn into a beautiful caramel sauce. We're going to whip up a delicious dessert. While you tell them about the colour, Suze, I'm going back to my oven.
I had to have some of that fair food. Okay, here's what we're doing, guys. Everybody gets the beautiful wooden spoon that is colored and painted to match. It's really got a great handle to it. The most popular right now is the brand new sea salt. It is a gorgeous, what I call spa blue. It will look so beautiful on your kitchen counter. The second most popular, and these two are the most limited now, I knew it was gonna happen, is the Happy Sunflower. We launched this and it was such a huge hit, and every single time we feature sunflower, it flies out of here. So those are #1 and #2 most popular. You're seeing them both right there. Then we have the stone gray, your hunter green, we have the white. The red's always the #1 bestseller, and it is tonight. Turquoise blue, we have the black, we have the mulberry. Mulberry is actually quite limited, maybe over 1,000 of those left. With this, you're gonna get the spoon. Again, I would recommend, because this will get hot, it's cast aluminum, so the handles, get the handle covers. It's my personal recommendation. We have the handle covers with our cast aluminum you saw in my picture. So grab those while they're available. We have new colors in those as well. Red, we have the stone gray, we have the new sunflower we've never done before. This is gonna be your turquoise blue, which looks really pretty with that sea salt color. I think that's gorgeous. So think about those. But really, when it comes down to it, whether you're a very inexperienced cook, this is great. If you want to give it as a gift, it's amazing. Someone's first apartment, someone's new home. If you're a medium to experienced cook, you're gonna go crazy. There's so many different things you can do with this. Chef, we've got about 30 seconds or so. Is that a good chicken noodle soup?
Look at this, chicken noodle soup. I mean, drink this and you can feel the cold leave your body. I tell you what, if you know anybody that wants a good cup of chicken noodle soup right now, you're gonna be making it for them and they are gonna thank you for it. And right next door, in my little blanching baskets, I've got asparagus, I've got carrots, I've got cauliflower. Whatever you want to use, it's right there.
And is there anything that surprises in here?
Oh, of course.
I'm just curious.
Oh, look at that. Collard greens.
Oh, collard greens. Hello. All right, guys, stick around. We have more with Chef Curtis Stone right here exclusively on HSN.
Hi, everybody. It's Denise Austin, and I've been helping millions of people stay in great shape for over 40 years. Helping women aspire to be healthy, active, and vital has always been a passion of mine. I am so excited to be part of the HSN family. You know why? I get to inspire you. We are going to get fit together.
Join fitness expert Denise Austin to live ever better.
Because you are worth it.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $40 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Inspiration comes to me from everywhere.
1, 2, 3.
And I love bringing you my favorites. Whether it's hand-picked gemstones
1, 2, 3.
or fashion must-haves straight from my closet. Style is self-expression. These are beautiful things, and it's a thrill to share my collections with you. Only on HSN and at hsn.com.
You're watching HSN. I'm Suzanne Runyon, and we have, of course, award-winning, multiple Michelin star chef Curtis Stone in the house tonight. He's here live, which always makes me so happy. But now we're going to talk about something that was your request. You guys, a long time ago, he has this amazing DuraPlus nonstick. And you said, oh my gosh, could you please do bakeware? And he did, to a huge success. And tonight we have a really special configuration that I think you're going to love. This is called the half sheet with the cooling rack. You actually get both pieces. It's brand new, it's exclusive. We have a gorgeous gold. We have the traditional red. Right below that, you're going to see snuck in there the mulberry. This is our turquoise blue, and this is our stone gray here at the bottom. And Chef, it really started with the idea of your DuraPan nonstick was so popular, everybody asked for bakeware.
I sure did, and I'm over here snacking because when you've got good food, oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, have a look at these beautiful nachos, first of all. So imagine being able to just pick them up, bring them on over to a tray, give it just a little push. You ready for this? Because they're just going to slide right on out. Okay, there you go.
Oh my God.
That's nachos, you guys. So that same non-stick quality, and see that little bit of cheese that's stuck there? That's because my towel grabbed it. Look at it. Even the cheese will just slide right on off your pan. Now, when was the last time you did nachos and didn't have to clean up after them? Because it's a pretty good feeling when the cleanup is this. I drop it down. I just give it a quick old wipe. So that's the mulberry that you're seeing right there. So, of course, you can use this for all of the things that you'd normally use a cookie sheet for. Baking cakes, baking pies, baking cookies. It's so wonderful, right? But when the cleanup is as simple, that is really a dream. Now, right next door, I've got my little garnish tray. So I can go ahead and put some guacamole, or I can put some sour cream. You know, I've got 8 little compartments here. And I love doing this because people can actually help themselves to the toppings that they like as well. So you can sort of use it as a bit of a buffet station. You can, of course, pick these up and just shake a little tomato over there. I've actually got some steak tips. These are the filet mignon tips that we have coming up in the next show. If you want to make it a little bit more meaty, go for it. Come on, you come back up here. I'll have that later.
And by the way, the steak tips are still coming up. We've got them finally back in stock. It's our weekly deal drop with free shipping. So those are filet, and we will get to those in just a second. So you can start ordering them now if you want to. Chef, you know, the other thing that I marvel at is everybody loves these one-pan meals.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's another reason why baking sheets have become so popular.
It sure is. I mean, look at this. Because you're getting the rack, I'm actually using that as a roasting rack right now. So I've gone ahead and roasted chicken on here. Now, of course, you want to make sure those chicken are perfectly cooked, and I have another little tool to do that. This is called my kinetic thermometer. All you're going to do is give it a quick old shake. The price of this, Suze, I can't believe the price of this bakeware. It's crazy.
$24.95. By the way,
there you go.
do we have, I don't see hunter green out here, so I just have the colors that are available, right, Sam? I want to make sure because I do not see the hunter green. Okay, so the ones I talked about, you get the rack. By the way, the half sheet is 18 by 13 by 1 inch.
Yep.
And, you know, Chef, there's so many things. I think it's one of the most versatile things you can have in your kitchen.
It sure
and
is.
And even your rack itself that comes with it, you can do a ton more with that.
Absolutely. Well, have a look at this. I've roasted my vegetables as well on top of the rack. And then, of course, underneath is all of the fat, the excess fat that's dripped through from the chicken. So you don't want all of that, or maybe you do, but then you can keep it and turn that into a delicious sauce. So I'm just going to leave that there for the time being. I'm going to come back over to the oven.
Hello. Is this a lasagna?
Have a look at this. It's a sheet pan lasagna. Now, by the way, I'm putting this down on my trivet. This will stop your kitchen counter from ever being damaged, so I can just drop that whole sheet pan down like that. And you can do it how anyone else would do it. You cut yourself out a little square, but you know me, Suze, I like showing off, so I'm just going to go ahead,
Talk
turn my
about
plate
having
around.
to soak a pan for hours and overnight.
Oh, yeah. Even lasagna slides on out. Come on, out you come. It just rolls on out, and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Any of that little bit of tomato that's stuck, have a look at how simple. Because I don't want to waste any of it. It's going to taste absolutely fantastic. So we get all of it out, right? And then, of course, the cleanup is this simple. You're just going to wipe that baby clean, and in no time at all, it won't warp, it won't buckle. It's just such a beautiful piece of bakeware. That's why people love it. We really construct it the right way, and I'm going to show you a little animation coming up in just a second here, but have a look at how quick and simple that was. All right, here's the animation. So, here's what we do. First, we start off with cold rolled steel, right? It's carbon steel, so it's a very, very strong stainless steel. And then what we go and do, we want that so it doesn't buckle and bend, and then we use the DuraPan Plus. It is the best non-stick bakeware, bar none. It is that simple. It is just so simple and easy to use, and it works so well every time. 450 degrees, it can be in the oven until, and everything just slides right on out. You can use it with the rack or without. It's totally up to you. I've actually gone ahead and used this to cook my fish. This is beautiful hake. And then when you want to take it out, you might want to let it rest on the rack there for just a moment.
Do you know what's so funny? That fish is just slipping and sliding around.
Look at it. Isn't that so cool?
Well, and really think about it. How many times you've gone to a kitchen, even good kitchens that I'm sure you've been invited to, and you've looked at their bakeware, and it's brown, and people have tried to take a knife and scrape up all the crustiness.
Oh, yeah, no,
Like,
nasty.
if your bakeware looks like that, it is time for you, with our FlexPay and a great price on this, to get you some new bakeware, because it really is a game changer in your kitchen. I love this idea. Oh, if you're cooking for a big group.
Well, look at this. This is a frittata. So all this is eggs and veggies, right? So you know just how healthy it's going to be. Again, I'm going to slide my plate around. You ready for it?
That's cool. Perfect.
That is how quick and simple it slides out. We didn't even bother oiling the pan. You can just see how quick and simple that is. Now, of course, when it comes time to do the dishes, okay, dishes are done. When it comes time to slice this, actually, I've got my new knife somewhere, don't I?
Yes, sir.
Here's the frittata. Until my knife arrives, I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple of these slices, and you can do it that easy, right?
That looks
so, isn't that so great? Yeah. It's like a crustless quiche.
Why is it so evenly cooked? Because a lot of times when you're doing a big, like a frittata on a pan, you're going to get the middle's going to be kind of damp and a little liquidy on the sides or overcooked on the sides. How do you get that even heating?
Well, that's what we do for you with the DuraPan, right? So I've got my brand new, by the way, this is my 6-inch Santoku knife. You can just see how it just glides on through.
And that Santoku, everybody, is back in stock. We've got the item number for it. Huge customer pick.
Oh, yeah, sold out. The very first time we brought it here, sold out. And yes, one of the most popular knives that's ever been sold here at HSN. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll hold it in there for you. Comes in a beautiful gift box as well, so you'll absolutely fall in love with that. So even for just doing bacon.
Do you agree the best way to make bacon is this way?
Well,
please don't put it in a pan on the stovetop anymore, because it keeps it nice and straight. Can we eat a piece?
Have a look.
Starving.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
See how perfectly straight that is?
Do it in a pan.
Crispy, crispy, crispy.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Love bacon.
Doesn't splatter. Doesn't burn your fingies. Oh, yeah. And look, you just lift it all out. And here's the best part. Because that rack just lifts out whenever you want. Have a look at how much fat came out of that bacon. Let me show you. Do you want to eat that? No, we want the flavour of the bacon. We don't want all the fat from the bacon. So with the DuraPan, you can just cook it right on out. I mean, even my crab cakes. Look at this. You guys, your food will just slide around, no problem at all. We've got these gorgeous crab cakes. These are for sale as well. So you mentioned those sheet pan dinners. It's when you just throw in food onto a sheet pan, including the veggies, just like that. We're a little stingy on the broccoli, but hey, that's all right. The crab cakes are the kings. And then you just squeeze the gorgeous lemon that we also roasted on those sheet pans.
That's great.
Isn't that awesome?
And then if you're doing traditional baking too, I mean, you're just not going to get a better pan. It's
That's
so,
right.
I love these. Cookies are huge. Of course, they're appropriate, but so much fun because you're not going to have to fight the cookie. It just slides right off.
And you can use your roasting rack as a cooling rack.
Yep.
So it's just as good as a cooling rack. So I'm just going to go ahead and get these cookies out of here and let them cool on my cooling rack.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
okay, guys, so
my
we got
tummy.
a lot going on today, and I'm going to save you even more money. We have a special coupon code that you can use with your HSN card right now. This is not it, but if you get our card right now tonight, you're going to save $40 off that first purchase that you make. But here's one of the benefits of getting the card, and if you have the card, here's what you can use. Now, for every $90 that you spend, for every $99 you spend, we're going to give you $20 off. Now, use that code. See that code? It's 186867. That's today only. You can use the code as many times as you want. So you want to go through, get to $99, check out, use the code. You're going to save $20, and you can do it over and over and over again all day today only. That's one of the great benefits of having our card. So grab that card and use it right now. Also, I still have a ton of you on the line for the today's special. Don't forget is that amazing, brand new, do it all day, every day pot. I just want to give you an update on the sea salt. This is the sea salt color. That's the brand new launch. It's the #1 most popular right now, followed by the Happy Yellow Sunflower that's finally back in stock. It is a silhouette we've done one time. If you missed it, give us about 15 minutes and we'll get back into it in that time and you can kind of check it out again. All
Here's
right,
the
Chef.
problem though, Suze.
What's the
We're
problem?
below 1,000 of those left.
Oh, that's all
If
we
you
have
want
left?
it's less than 1,000.
Shoot, I didn't realize that. Well, there you go.
There's a couple of colours, the mulberry that I'm cooking in now,
Yep.
the sea salt, the sunflower.
The sunflower.
They're all probably be gone in the morning.
Yeah, just so you know, I don't think the sea salt, you're right, is going to last very long. In fact, when I come back later today, I'll be back at 11. I don't think that or this sunflower will be available.
Right.
I think those are gone. All right, so here's something really huge. We have a weekly deal drop on one of the all-time favorite items, and Chef is very, very well known for his butcher shop, and you also kind of, didn't start your career on beefs, but you've been passionate about butchering and meats, and you bring us the good stuff because, again, he's Michelin-starred restaurants. So show us, we're going to talk about this. It's the beef filet medallions. Now, you got a couple options here, guys. It's a 12-pack, and you can get the 12-pack of the 2-ounce filet medallions, and you get the little cooking booklet to go with it. That's $79.95, and it's on auto ship. Then you can also get a 24-piece, which are 12 of the tips and 12 of the medallions.
Right.
And that's $40 off. The better value is the larger set, the 24.
Yeah. This is what the medallions look like, Suze, these beautiful little medallions.
Gorgeous.
And this is what the tips look like, right? We cut it all from the same muscle. This is all the filet mignon, so it's all the same tenderness.
Okay.
We take the head of the filet and we turn that into the little tips, and we take the tail and we turn those into beautiful medallions.
Oh, awesome.
And then that, of course, is a center cut. So, it is just the most tender, delicious cut, very lean, so if you're worried about how much fat you're eating, this is the right steak for you because this is the leanest of all the cuts, right?
And
So-
I think it's the most delicious. I'm biased, though.
It's
I love
fabulous.
filet.
I mean, it melts in your mouth. That's
so
that's
good.
why we love it. It's traditionally when you go to a steakhouse, I know you've seen this before, the filet mignon is always the most expensive, right? Wonderful for a stir fry. I'm going to throw some veggies on in and do my stir fry here. Right here next door, the guys in the kitchen have done me a, I'm going to steal your handle
You got it?
covers. They've done me a little stroganoff. Have a look at that.
Oh,
So
nice.
perfect for, it's actually exactly what you should be using for a stroganoff. So let
Wow.
me go ahead and pour that over the noodles there. That was just done with a little bit of mushroom and a little bit of beef broth. And then, of course, you finish that with a little sour cream
Oh, my gosh,
and some
yeah.
parsley. And that is the beautiful stroganoff done in no time at all. Now, you can use these little medallions for steak sandwiches. You can use them for dinner.
A kebab.
Absolutely. Maybe one's enough for you. Maybe you want to have 2 or 3. It's totally up to you. But you are getting a lot of them, right? That's what I love about this so much, because check it out. This is how they come. Individually packaged, right? So one little fillet like this, filet medallion, comes individually packaged. So when you want one, you take out one. If you want 3, take out 3. Okay. You know, I've read enough reviews where people are like, if only it was individually packaged, so that's what we do for you. Down here, this is the 2 ounces. These are the little filet tips. So you can either get just the tips, just the medallions, or you can get a combo of the both.
And the better value, chef, is getting the 24-piece, so it's the combo of the both. Now, you got some options. Remember, you can do medallions, you can get medallions and tips. The other thing is you can do ship right now or ship on March 31st. So if you want to delay that first shipment to March 31st, that's an option as well. And then if that weren't enough, how about auto ship? What does auto ship do? Auto ship will lock in that savings over and over again, actually up to 2 years. You can slow it down, you can cancel it, you can make it come faster. You have total control of auto ship. What you don't get after today is locking in tonight's really phenomenal price.
Right.
And chef, you know, you have such an incredible reputation. I mean, literally you devote sections of your life to butchering and to meat. So
absolutely.
You bring us the best of the best, and I love that.
I do. I devote a lot of my life to meat. That's the truth. Check this out. This is the medallion, right? Now, I talk about it like it's a little itsy-bitsy thing. It really is not. By the way, look at the juiciness. Look at the succulence that you're going to have with every single bite. And by the way, have a look at how, please, grab your fork, have a look at how I can just pull it apart with my fingers.
I'm cutting it
with
with
the fork.
with a fork.
You know,
awesome.
the flavour of it, by the way, go on. You're being so polite and using your fork. I'm just getting on in.
I know. I'm trying to be nice. Oh,
isn't that something else?
Goodness. Where do you source this?
Oh, man. I mean, look, I'll take it a step further.
That's so good.
I'll cut it with a spoon. You see that, you guys? This is the side of a spoon cut in my steak. When have you ever seen that? That's how tender this steak is.
I'll have another piece.
Go on.
It's so good, guys.
Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, rough night.
Look at this. Beautiful and succulent and juicy. The flavour of this, my friends, is just so unbelievable that you will just absolutely love it. So whether you're getting the filet, medallions, or whether you're getting these beautiful little tips. By the way, have a look at how I'm going to use the tips. I'm going to bring it on over. I'm going to take a few of these straight over my salad. So if you're into being healthy, if you like greens or broccoli or something like that, the filet tips really do just bring it absolutely to life. And then a little chimichurri dressing. Chimichurri is just herbs, olive oil. Use my extra virgin olive oil from Australia and California, the Cobram estate. Pour that straight over the top. I mean, wow, you've got a gorgeous dinner right there.
Yeah, I love it also. If you can you imagine serving filet in a sub roll? Everybody's going to come to eat at your house. They'll be like, really, filet in a sub? That's pretty awesome. So what's a weekly deal drop? We launch it right now. You've got a short time to take advantage of it. Please remember, we include free shipping. Once again, you're doing, do I want the 12 2-ounce beef fillet medallions, or do you want to get the 24-piece tips and medallions? The better value is getting the 24-piece. It's $20 off on just getting the medallions. It's $40 off getting the whole thing. You're going to choose, do you want it shipped now or ship March 31st? And then do you just want single ship? You just want to try it, right? Or do you want to get auto ship, which that means you lock it in. I would 300%, if you can swing it, get that auto ship, because when Chef brings us any of his food products, they're always customer picks. They're the best of the best. And basically what you're getting is high-end restaurant quality. I mean, Chef, this is the kind of level of food that you do at the big award shows. I mean, this is what you serve in your restaurants.
Absolutely.
It's not like he goes, oh, it's HSN, I'm going to give him something inferior. We get access to this incredible beef that you just normally can't get anywhere else.
It's the same stuff. We serve you the same stuff here that we do in our incredible restaurants, and we do it because we believe in it. It's that simple. This is grass-fed beef. I mean, have a look at the juiciness of it. Now, I showed you before I can cut it with a fork. This one's well done, by the way. Even a well-done steak, I can still not only cut through with a spoon. Suze, I know this sounds bizarre.
you
Come and
mind?
taste the well done one.
I will.
It's still juicy.
Oh,
Still succulent.
it's so good. Man.
It's the greatest quality beef. It really is. I go to all of the farms that we get it from. Now, medallion's very, very popular. The beef tips just
wow.
brilliant as well. You can just see
I could
how
eat
it
that
brings to
all
life.
day long. We
Isn't that
just sit
gorgeous?
here and eat that filet.
Oh, yeah.
And again, yeah, when was the last time you went to a restaurant? I did. Chef, I went to a restaurant recently. It was a kind of a steak place. I got a filet, and it was probably $44 for a filet.
Oh, yeah, I
And it was a
believe it.
teeny little piece, right? Like $44, right? For one dish.
Right.
Out in LA, I can't imagine how expensive it would be, right? His restaurants. But we're getting a quality you just can't find at the grocery store. You're not going to find it at your local butcher. You're just getting this level because, Chef, you really do search the world
Absolutely.
for really high-end products. Whether we did remember your salmons we did that were so popular a couple weeks ago, and now we've finally got the tips back in. We've got the medallions in stock. They're on sale. Again, your better value, because it's a $40 savings, is to go for the 24-pack.
Yeah, and look, Philly cheesesteak, you kidding me? I did this for the big game a couple of weeks ago, and then Philly, of course, had that big, incredible win.
Yay, thank
and
you.
have a look. Now, I've just messed up the Philly cheesesteak and put some sour cream on. Oh, now I'm pushing it all over the place. Forgive me. That's
You needed Cheese
abusive.
Whiz.
I'm so
Your
sorry.
little Cheese Whiz,
A
you
little
would have been
Cheese
all
Whiz.
right.
But yeah, that was Philadelphia screaming at me. I'm sorry, Philly.
That is, actually.
But I mean, look at these medallions. Every time you slice through one, you're just like, oh my goodness, where is my fork? Because the fillets are just so perfect. Now, you might have one, you might have two, you might have 1.5. There's 1.5 right there, right? So then you go ahead and put your veggies on. I've got a little cauliflower puree here. I might want to do a nice big swoosh of that. And then a beautiful little sauce. This is a chimichurri sauce. Nice. So very, very simple and easy to do. But that beautiful plate there, of course, you can't see the cauliflower on the white plate, but we should have got a different color plate, shouldn't we?
Well, wait, Chef, let me, just as a kind of a side note,
Yeah.
because fillets are so rich and meaty and delicious, you're not cutting off all the fat.
None.
Like for me, I buy a big steak, and if I cut half of it off because it's full of fat, then
Right.
I hate it because I'm wasting money.
And
This is all just me.
And by the way, that fat will render while cooking, right?
True.
So have you ever cooked a steak and you're like, my steak got smaller, it shrunk in the pan.
Right.
That's all the fat melting away. The fillet is very, very lean, so you actually need to serve less of a fillet than you do a different type of steak.
That's exactly right, because, and again, it's such a beautiful, dense meat, but it's so
man.
buttery and soft and delicious. This literally melts in your mouth. And I promise you, if you get it home and you're on auto ship, you can always cancel it, but there's no way I think you'll cancel auto ship. And finally, we have the tips back in stock. Actually, Chef, it's been a long time since you and I have talked about the filet. It's not been available for a really long time, and we decided to make it a weekly deal drop, so you always want to jump in on those savings.
You only get one fillet per side of beef, right? This is all I get, just one.
Wow.
So the reason we don't have it here that often is because think about how much beef we need to go through, grinds, briskets, those big pieces. Of course, we only get one fillet. So
That's a great point.
grab it while you can, because it's not here all the time.
And I'll tell you, I was shocked. We've got up to 2 years on the auto ship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which, you know, on auto ship, guys, we can't raise the price on you. That's another reason you got to get on auto ship, is because once you lock in the savings tonight, as long as you stay on auto ship, you keep getting the savings, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. Now, on this salad, which I'm just going to call it, looks pretty ugly, right? But I'm actually going to make it look absolutely gorgeous, because we've gone ahead and put those beautiful steak tips. And then, check this out, I've got my extra virgin olive oil. This is the Cobram olive oil, by the way. It does come in a 2-pack. We've got the 2 different varieties. Both single origin, both have those beautiful pop-up lids that I absolutely love. This is the Aussie, this is the Californian, right? Slightly different profiles, but both picked within 5 hours. So the flavor of this olive oil is like you've never tasted olive oil before. So if you want to try a new food tonight, please try that extra virgin olive oil. It's so good.
I love how you did it both your home places.
Oh yeah, well I
That's
live in
kinda fun.
California, I'm
But you
from
were
Australia.
right from Australia.
And that just happens to be what Cobram do. You know, that's not me. I'm not an olive growing expert. Cobram Estate are, and they make the best one. on. And, you know, sometimes I feel like I can do something really well, and other times I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to find you a wonderful brand and bring it to you.
That's great.
You guys, Cobram Estate, it is sensational. Little drizzle over my beef fillet.
And we don't have a lot of those available, guys. We really don't. They're actually really limited, Chef. And those are on auto ship,
They're on
which
auto
is
ship.
great. And you know, talk about the benefit of cooking with olive oil. My husband and I really, we really try to cut out all the bad oils.
Yep.
So we are olive oil fans, man.
Yeah, heart healthy. Now, the thing that changes this extra virgin of course, means it's never been heated, right? So it is a virgin olive oil. It is pure. The flavor is so good. This is harvested and then pressed within 4 hours of being harvested. That's their promise.
Really?
That's why. Let me show you the color. So right here, here, look at this plate. Look at the color of that olive oil.
Oh my gosh, it's almost like bright yellow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow.
I'll do it one more time. Maybe we'll get a shot of it this time. You ready? I'm going to pour it just over here. I don't think we've got
no, they moved it.
an overhead camera.
Getting ready for the,
anyway,
oh, there you go. We can see it.
You can see that
Oh my
gorgeous
gosh,
yellow
it's
color.
stunning.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow, that is so pretty. All right, those are available on auto ship as well. I just want to go back really quickly before we run out of time. Remember, you've got your choice of you do the 12 medallions or you do the 12 medallions with the 12 beef tips. So you can get both choices. You can either get one shipment and just try it out, or you can get that auto ship. And then your delivery dates are either right now or March 31st. You can start it all happening. All right, Chef, we're going to wrap it up. It is time to take another look at our today's special. But let me give you a peek at the knife. Okay, this has been a huge, huge customer pick. It's a beautiful knife. It is our Japanese steel Santoku knife. The price is under $20, which is amazing for how beautiful that knife is. Chef, you got it in your hand. It's coming up in this hour.
It's